Hey everyone, Joe here. Well, today I got another gear review for you, and that's going to be a short gear review, but I have a review of the Yongnuo YN560-TX manual flash controller. Now, this is the flash controller I use and I really like, and I wanted to talk to everyone about it. So let's first start by going over some of the specifications about it. Now, one of the big features about this one over, say, like the YN560 Mark IV speedlight that has the built-in transceiver in it. It only controls 3 groups. This controls up to 6 groups, so you can have groups A, B, C, D, E, and F. Which can, if you're trying to set up different speedlights in different groups, say like a backlight, different lights on each side, and also key lights, you can control as many units in each group as you want to. So if you want to throw like a whole bunch of speedlights and say like a big umbrella or a big softbox, like 4 speedlights in it for a key light. Easy, throw them on group A if you want to. And all your fill lights, you can throw those speed lights in group B, backlight, group D, another hair light or something in group C, and so forth. So you can have a lot of customization, be able to use 6 different groups, which is one thing I really like about this. Now, it also has 16 different channels, so you can set your speed lights up on different channels and stuff. That way you're not interfering with anybody else using the speed lights. And remarkably, this thing can actually transmit to your speedlights up to 100 meters away. Now, like I said, to use this one is manual flash controller, so you got to use like the Mark III or the Mark IV speedlights from Yongnuo, the YN560 series. Now, it is compatible with the RF602, 603, and 603 Mark II controllers. So if you have like a Canon or Nikon flash that you want to use in your group, because maybe you only got like 2 of these or so and you need a 3rd flash, you can stick one of those other controllers on that flash and use this controller to trigger it. Now, obviously with this controller you will not be able to control that flash's zoom or power or anything, but you can at least trigger from it, so it's great to have a spare. Now, also, this can trigger any of those other controllers, the wireless shutter release and stuff, so you can use the trigger your camera and stuff if you set it up that way. Now, when I said this is a manual flash controller, this what it controls on these Mark III and Mark IV version speedlights is the power, output, the zoom, and to set up any kind of multi-strobe functions. So all those features are controllable from this unit right here, so it's very nice. Now, another great thing I like about it is this nice big, bright green LCD. I don't know if you can see it on the screen here. Probably not. Well, anyway, it's a big, nice screen, very similar to the layout of the speedlights. But really, I find this more intuitive to use. I really do like the way it's laid out. And I really do like the bright green color, preferably. I wished you could change the colors on them, but yeah, well, at least it's not the old yellow oranges look like on these, the older version, normal speedlights. So that's nice that it's bright and clear and easy to read. Alright, it only takes 2 AA batteries in this, which is another good thing about it, so it just add a lot of weight and stuff to it. Now, the build construction is pretty good. Looking at it, these normally only cost about $40 to $45 on average, and it's got a fairly good quality construction here. Now, I'm not saying this is heavy duty at all, but I think it's well worth what you're paying for this. The build quality is pretty decent. Now, the one thing I don't like about it is the fact that it does stick straight up, and I'll talk about that some more here in a minute. But I want to first go over some of the pros, and I've probably already mentioned a couple of these, and the first is the price. For what you get on these for the price, $40 to $45, that's very affordable when you compare it to other controllers and stuff. And I want to talk about performance. Now, you're probably sitting there going, performance? Yeah, okay. A lot of times, a lot of your wireless transmitters and stuff, when you're trying to take photos, and it's not very obvious unless you're trying to push the max shutter speed, shutter sync speed on your camera, that sometimes they're actually just slightly a bit slow, and you could end up with a little bit of black cutoffs and stuff on this. Now, a lot of people may not be aware of this, but it's out there on some of them. Now, I've used this one on my T3i, which is the older 600D I have, as well as my 70D I have sitting here. And I could even push this up 250. I never have a problem with it not making the sync speed just perfect. So when it fires dead close to accurate. So you can't argue with that. The performance in this thing is quite well. It transmits super, super fast. Okay. Like I said, another benefit is this nice, bright LCD that's really easy to see. And that helps add into the other pro of it is it's really simple to use. You know, you have like the group functions here, mode functions, zoom, channel, hertz and frequency for your multi-mode. And most everything can be changed, but just dropping down here. You know, you change your, like if you got like group A here, you want to change that. Change the power just like that. Or you go this direction, change it in 1/3 increments. So it's, you know, you're able to really fine tune your power coming down your speed light. And of course, you can easily jump over here and change the zoom on it, you know, quite easy as well. It's just super, super easy to use. And when you're sitting on your camera, you're not sitting there to have to worry about, you know, thinking how to use it. It's so intuitive. It's really, really worth the money for that alone. Now the cons. Now the con is it sticks up. Now I want to point out it does not come with this little stand. I borrowed this just for the tutorial. But here on the camera, when you put it on, let's try to put my 70D here and tighten it down. As you can see, it sticks up quite high. You know, it's easy to see, but to me, I'm always worried if I drop it or just lay it over the camera over on the table that it might break it or lose it. Now, I'm not saying it's cheap quality. I'm just saying that's just me being paranoid because I don't like nothing that sticks up that tall. I would have really liked this if it was able to be able to lay down. I know some controllers I've been noticing do have the function you can pull them up straight or lay them over. I would really like to have this one be able to lay over. I really think Yongnuo should consider that on like a next version. So that's the one thing I really dislike about it. And the other thing is it didn't come with a stand. Now I know you probably don't want a stand for one of these a lot, but there are a few cases that you may actually want one. But the thing is, it's pennies. It's pennies. It ought to be included. As well as one of the nice little nylon cases that all the speedlights come in. I'd like to would have seen a case, if nothing else, with this. But anyway, that's all the cons for the thing. It really is a great little controller. It makes using these a complete breeze, and it adds a nice professional feel to everything. But I highly, highly recommend this little controller a lot. And because it's, like I said, it's just that wonderful. And it's, you know, like I said, let me see if I can thank anybody else, anything else about it. I wrote down a few things. Nah, it's just highly recommended. But anyway, that's it for this video. Of course, as always, there's a link in the for the description at the bottom from Amazon affiliate link. If you're interested, you want to read up more about it, see if there's anything I missed, or see other people's comments on it. Or if you're interested in purchasing, you can also use that link as well. But that's it for this video. I hope everybody liked this video. And if you do, please give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up's always highly appreciated. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, please take time to subscribe. Subscribe is free. It's for you, unless you know when I release more videos. Until next time, everyone, thank you for watching.